let's get started here, and I'll reset everybody's Benny. Bennies are really weird today. I'll reset everybody's bennies, and um, someone can earn an additional Benny if they'd like to recap what happened last session.
Well, we made it to Duval's Bluff, and we started learning a little bit about the city, like that it's got some folks there that I think I'm confused about this.
Mhm.
Are they Walking Dead or are they just really sad, sick-looking folks?
They're definitely dead.
They're undead.
Okay.
They are
Okay.
undead.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
talk and stuff.
They said
Mhm.
we got up, we don't know how, and here we are.
Oh yeah, and they
Yeah.
don't like remember who they are either,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
correct.
Okay. Um, and they have quarter with the fella on the south side of town, whose name is Morris Emerson.
Mhm.
Um, and there is also on the north side of town, uh, Mr. Christophe Duval
Mhm.
uh, has um, incited some violence against uh, against the Emerson gang. Um, and so we are trying to meet with either of these folks to kind of get an idea as to why there is this tension and what is going on with Mr. Duvall. Um, Also, we met the dealer. Both of them.
It's totally cool, and nothing could possibly be wrong with anything
I
that's
mean,
happening.
he is cool. I'll give him that.
He is cool.
All right. Anything else anybody wants to add? Well done, Max. Let me add a Benny for you.
Thank you.
Couple things I'll add. Um, you did have a relatively brief fight with some members of
Yep.
Mr. Emerson's gang. Um,
Killed about
you,
5 of them.
yeah, you
It was
made
4.
It was cool.
you made quick work of them. And a
Right.
couple of
Gave
their
him a chance to walk away.
that is absolutely accurate. Um, a couple of their buddies came out of the Rock Bottom Saloon and dragged them back into the Emerson compound. Also, the sheriff of the town is one of uh, whether or not they're one of Emerson's gang officially is unclear, but they are a uh, Walking Dead, and they said the sheriff's always a Walking Dead because Duvall uh, buys his own security team.
Yep. He's going Pinkerton with it.
Yeah, and we are in the late afternoon to early evening time frame. You all are at the inn. Whoops, that's the wrong one. Right. And I believe where we left off is uh, a gentleman bursts into the inn uh, carrying a box with him. And that gentleman is one Mr. Morris Emerson, and he just walks into this dining room area, pops the box down on a table, pulls out one of 9 bottles from this box, pulls out the cork, takes a big, long, sloppy pull from whatever this bottle is, extends it out for anyone else who would like some. It says, "Understand, y'all the strangers just rolled into town. That right?"
Well, they're not strangers to me, but I suppose we're strange to you.
And fair enough, but strangers to the town as well. Yes.
Yep. That's more or less the shape of it. Yep.
Well, understand there was some confusion with some of my family earlier today. Thought I'd bring this by as a indication that I understand that no real harm was meant. He slaps the box. The guy that you're Morris Emerson is, I mean, he looks like he's been working hard his whole life. Clothes are sort of ill-fitting and well-worn, as you would expect from a working man in these parts. Uh, Gray, stringy hair, which even under the cowboy hat you can tell is not kept in any particular way. Last shave appears to be a couple weeks ago. Caked in mud and dirt and smells something awful. The combination of just manure and booze is like coming off of this dude in wavy lines.
He's human, not undead.
Certainly appears to be.
And he's got booze pigpen lines.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So what brings y'all to town?
We're actually asking after somebody who was here some years ago. Uh, we're looking for an Avery Sutton, and we're just looking for anybody who knows any information about her.
Morris takes another big pull from his bottle and some residual dribbles down his chin. Avery Sutton. Yeah, I recall the name, but I think she was gone before I showed up. Christoph, though, he had his hooks into the town real good. So maybe he knows something.
That's what we're to understand, but we also understand he may be a difficult person to get along with, and we were hoping maybe you could enlighten us as to maybe the situation with him, the town, and his attitude about it.
Well, difficult. Don't begin to tell the story. Right? Some bitch of parasite that feeds off of this here town. Rules with an iron fist from that shithole of a castle he calls a house. I mean, if it weren't for me and mine, nobody here would have a chance to do anything but what the Duvals want done.
And what is it the Duvals want done?
hell if I know. All I know is we're not exactly on friendly terms, so he's not filling me in. I do know that he wants me and mine gone, views us as a nuisance at best or a roadblock at worst to whatever designs he has on the place. But I reckon that might just changed.
If I might ask, when did you become the leader of your, I guess, faction?
Well, see, I don't have the money or other resources that some bitch has, so I've got to make do with what I've been given. And, well, I am a charming fella, welcoming to all with hatred towards none. And where most others might see these individuals as abominations, I just adapt to the way the world works today. I give them fellas a home and slaughter them a cow each and every day.
So you're not the
Well,
one bringing them back, or you are?
I'm not bringing them back, but I am bringing them here.
Well, sir, I'm partial to your plight, but you are going to have to get your folk under control. People died today. Yours, unfortunately, but could have been more. And from what I gather, it ain't the first time they've been causing trouble.
Well, I understand, but I think you should spend a little bit more time in town before you start casting judgments. Looking at the lot of you, it's easy to see that this ain't your first rodeo. And you've got some skills. Exactly the kind of skills that old Christoph over there might hire. So as I see it, while a tragic accident, mine was just looking out for the best interest of my gang in this town. But I am correct that this is not your first rodeo.
Technically, I've actually never ridden a bull before.
I like you. You understand, I'm not talking literally. You've drawn weapons before, been in fights before.
We
More or
know our
less.
way around a scrap, yeah.
Well, which is it, more or less?
Mostly more. Me, mostly less.
But as a team, you've seen some shit, yes?
That's fair to say.
Well, hell, that's exactly what I thought. He pulls out another bottle, pulls the cork out of it, and just places it on a table. And said, "Well, let's swap some stories. Tell me something. Tell me something interesting y'all been involved in."
I tell him about the time we fought a giant kaiju made of smaller bodies.
Okay. He
Uh,
is
Probably also
enthralled.
tell him about the like boat ride here that just got us here.
Yeah.
True.
Lot
Tell 'em
of
about the
hoop.
time
Mhm.
about the time me and my sister got hit by dynamite.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lot of hooping and hollering. I think it's safe to say that regardless of how much any of you are drinking, if any of you are drinking, our man, Mr. Emerson, is
Yeah.
drinking more.
He's got to keep those pig pen lights up.
Yeah. It's well, look, that really is something. I heard that Mississippi was a mess. I didn't know it was quite as bad as you all experienced, but god damn, I think most people in that situation, they just would have sunk to the bottom of the old mess and met their maker. But not you folk. You know how to handle yourself in a scrap. Well, I think this could work out well for all of us. You interested in making a little money by getting in a scrap?
Well, I ain't no murderer.
Yeah, I was about to say that mostly depends.
I am.
He kind of is, yeah.
What
Yeah,
sort of actual authority do you have around here, Mr. Emerson? If any, I'm simply
No,
curious.
I got all the authority I need. I got my crew to look out for, and I'm going to do right by them.
I mean, I'm part of a crew, so fair enough. But I meant legal authority. Not that we have any. Again, I'm simply understanding the situation here.
I obey the elected sheriff of this here town. Have
That
you met
is
the
true.
sheriff?
I mean,
I have.
yeah, that's fair, I guess. Legals,
I
whatever.
have to ask, since most, it seems, of the well, less not dead, most of the living individuals we've met in this town seem to not be particularly impressed with you and yours. What sort of election was this?
Everyone is free to vote. Noon on Sunday, once a year, elect a new sheriff. My man keeps getting elected because people know we want what's right for this town. Duvall just wants to suck the lifeblood out of it, leave it a dying husk.
Fair enough. I'm surprised then by the animosity between the people we've seen and your sheriff.
Well,
I apologize. Please continue.
I think
your offer.
most of those people you've seen probably on his payroll. Now, that one back there, and he points over his shoulder at the dealer. That one back there, he don't allow no fighting in his establishments, and he's pretty particular about that rule. We've learned his rules can't be bent, much less broken. So you won't see them two sides fighting either here or there, but anywhere in between, one wrong look could be enough to set it off.
Ah, I understand. That would explain how we got into our little hustle then.
Now,
Clever of you to meet us here then.
he tips his hat, takes another big swig. But like I was saying, maybe we could work together, tip the scales, and murder or no, that'll be on y'all. But I've got some information that Duval's next transport of currency, including the payroll, is coming in 2 days. Now, I got no need for that money, as my crew don't get no pay. So, if you all were to take it, well, I imagine that'd be a pretty penny for y'all, and old Christoph wouldn't be able to make payroll. His boys aren't loyal to the cause like mine are. They work for that green.
What's stopping your sheriff from arresting us and confiscating the money we steal, and then it's yours legally?
Well,
I just want assurances. We haven't agreed to anything, of course.
no wonder we're negotiating, ma'am, and I appreciate that. I can say what I believe will prevent the sheriff from arresting y'all is quite simple. Y'all made real quick work. 5 fellers just like him. Can't imagine the posse it would take to bring you down. And if you just take that money, head out of town, well, hell, I can't imagine any of the official law in this town would go chasing after you. As for old Mr. Duval, well, I imagine part of this deal is what he does after getting robbed. That's y'all's problem. Now, I won't rat you out, but I won't take the bullet for you neither.
Like you said, it arrives in 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
When would you like us to have a decision for you?
Well, the sooner the better, but certainly before it arrives it's a small private train station about maybe half day's ride south of here. Train comes in undercover at night. They ride it up here in the pitch black. You can take them at the station. You can take them via transport. Hell, you can take them when they get here. I don't care one way or the other. Just so long as that money does not get into the hands of Mr. Christoph Duval.
Sir, I'm wondering, what would it take to cease hostilities?
He takes a long pull from the bottle. He goes, It's a real good question, Metal Man. I thought long and hard about that, and Best I can figure, it'll take one of us traveling to the hereafter.
Well, seeing as the idea precludes you or their death, my guess is what you need at the table is a place to belong at. Your people seem to think so. They're just looking for a place to be. So if you could find that, would that bring peace?
For the first time, you see like a little snarl on his face. Says, "I found it."
You found it, but this place is, or I'm assuming was founded by the Duvals, given its name.
That's not to say that the folks who are being raised here and now are here don't deserve a place. I mean, getting anywhere else is going to be tough, especially if they are walking undead. I'm somewhat sympathetic to the plight, Mr. Emerson. It's but I have a couple questions. You say you don't know how it is these folks are coming about, but what is it that they spend their days doing now that they're walking? Are they laborers? Are they being made to work?
Well, I mean, we've got endeavors. Some of them work at that. Some of them ride around. Some of them lays about. Don't really care much one way or the other what they do, long as they're here when I need them. When we gotta fight those fools across the way. Well, look, it's getting late. I didn't mean to keep you. I do appreciate you sharing them stories with me. Can't believe the size of that thing you described coming out of the water. Preposterous. But hell, I don't know. Y'all seem more than capable. Look, take this booze, enjoy it, whether you agree on our little endeavor or not. It's an apology for your rude welcome to town and the misunderstanding. But oh boy, I sure hope we can work together, make a real change in this here town.
We'll see what the future holds.
He tips his hat to y'all, turns to walk out. As he passes the dealer, he spits on the floor and then tips his hat in what is clearly a faux sign of respect. And he is off to wherever he is off to.
What do y'all
Well,
think?
I think that fella just wants voters. But I also think that the Walking Dead are folks who deserve more than they're being given right now.
Perhaps we see what the other side has to say. Are
I was
we?
gonna say, I agree. We should could talk with Mr. Duval. I am interested in. I wonder how it is. Did Mr. Emerson find these folks? Does he go out looking for them? Are they drawn here? Is it the dealer that brings them around? I thought I had understood that the dealer made it safer for him here.
You hear from behind the desk, he sort of leans over. No, madam, I do not put my finger on the scales. The feud between these two individuals is wholly their own. I'm just here to observe and enjoy.
Have you observed how Mr. Emerson attracts these constituents?
Observed? No.
Participated in, perhaps?
No,
Well,
as I said,
I think they said
I do not put my finger on the scale.
you do
Never
know,
used.
though. Would you
Mm,
tell me?
no, where's the fun in that?
Mm-hmm. I suppose I'll talk with Mr. Emerson once I get the chance.
Not a bad idea. Sounds like you've had an exciting evening. A lot of money to be made.
Wonder how much Mr. Duval would pay us to.
What?
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know where I was
No,
going with that.
Likely
To
to
Jonah.
move the
not steal
sheriff.
his.
Go for it.
Oh, I'm likely to remove the sheriff, right? I mean, that's the
Yeah.
foothold he's missing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what an interesting idea. Play one side off against the other. One could make a lot of money doing that. The animosity between these two? A wonderful notion. I knew I'd enjoy your company.
Well, we should know what all cards are going to be in our hand before we ante up anything. So, should we speak to Mr. Duval tonight, or put that to tomorrow?
I think that's tomorrow's business. We'd have to request audience, but I got a feeling that
Mm-hmm.
he'd likely agree.
Also, minding that we're here for information, in addition to getting Cornelius's situation with he hooks a glove, very specifically the glove in the bag thumb towards the dealer.
I got a feeling that
I like that. No one can see that you're hooking a thumb. You're just
You
Yep.
just see the
essentially
hand
a
moving.
clubbed hand waving
Yeah.
vaguely
Exactly.
towards the
Yeah.
front of the. Yeah.
Are you scratching your nose or? I got a feeling that what we're after is going to be the price he wants for our cooperation.
Say, dealer, while we're on the topic, you mind if we ask you a question?
Oh, not at all.
As far as our involvement, you asking after Cornelius to come here, destabilizing is all you want, right? One way or the other.
I don't even know that I want that. I think the best way to describe what I want, friendly, is I want to see what happens.
You asked Cornelius to come here, though. just to see what happens.
Yes, it's been getting boring. This stalemate has gone on for years. Need a group of powerful individuals such as yourselves to stir the pot a little. So,
Let's say
yes,
we
perhaps.
don't stir the pot
Hmm.
at all. Let's say we get out of here with the information we want. We find a way to get it. We get gone. Then what?
Well, I'll be disappointed, but life is filled with little disappointments, isn't it?
I guess asking it plain, you gonna have some reprisals against our friend, or
I do not put my finger on the scale. Allow me to explain as plainly as I can. Cornelius here wants power. I, when asked appropriately, can grant Cornelius that power, and have, as you've seen, on many occasions. Now, the bet that Cornelius is making is that he can use the power that I give him to do more good in the world than the harm that is caused simply by engaging with me and using the power. I'm betting that that's not correct. That it doesn't matter how much good Cornelius does. It won't undo or won't counterbalance the damage that is done by accessing this type of power. Now, to be perfectly fair, Master Cox may be correct. That's why this is a bet. But what I can guarantee is that all of the individuals that I am currently engaged with that make the same bet that Cornelius has, almost all of them will lose that bet. So even if Cornelius wins individually, I win collectively. For you see, I am the house. And the house, friendly, never loses. Although, to be fair, that's not entirely true. The house can lose. Anyone know how?
well, really the only way to make you lose is to make everybody stop playing, huh?
There you go, friendly. If no one plays, there's nothing to win. But oh, the power is enticing. Isn't it, Master Cox? You can do so much good.
I think that this is a good point to clock that whenever he's listening to this this guy talk,
Mhm.
it's like the only time that his nerve actually sets, and he's
Mhm.
listening with like a creased brow and doesn't speak.
Mhm.
Well, it's been lovely speaking with you, the dealer. It's quite a town you have here. I guess anybody else want to keep drinking while he watches, or you want to go either to bed or, I don't know, out in the street or something?
You make those all sound so enticing.
Well,
I think
Oh,
tucking in would be good.
oh, no, I don't believe that's in the cards for any of you. Do you hear that? And he puts a hand to an ear like he's listening closely. This is an unexpected pleasure. Please remember, I do not put my hand or
Yeah.
any body part on the scale, but this is a wonderful surprise.
great. Okay, everybody get your guns out.
And
I mean, it
Everybody
could just
make-
be Duval.
everybody make me a notice roll.
And see my skills under all the dice.
I'm popping off. I'm noticing
Popping off!
everything.
Oh my
He's
God!
popping off.
Oh,
When you see everything.
Oh! Somebody else!
Oh boy.
mm.
Right.
Woohoo!
Hell yeah!
Yeah. Looks like
You know, a bunch of noticers.
yeah. Looks like
We
Thomas-
noticed the noticers.
Right. Thomas and Cornelius noticed the curvature of the earth and the rotation around the sun.
Through the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Elementary.
right. Everybody catches it. And actually, Joan, what you notice is everyone sort of turns to look towards the street where this sound is coming from. Franklin, Friendly, and Abigail, like, you're sort of looking out and looking at each other and looking at the dealer and because you can sort of hear, you definitely hear something, but making it out is a little difficult. Cornelius and Thomas, you hear relatively clearly, Abigail Beckett, I've come to put you in this box.
No, for fuck's.
What is that? I hear shouting.
It's the box woman coming for you.
Box woman? What?
Yeah, the one who wants to put
Oh!
you in the box. It's the whole thing.
Oh.
All right. Well,
Oh God. Ah,
Well, good news is I think if you stay in here, there might be something that's preventing violence from occurring, but I do believe that it's going to be far too entertaining to bank on that one.
yeah, and then it's also just gonna. What are we gonna live in here?
The dealer chimes in with, oh, I prevent violence between Emersons and the Duvals. Are you affiliated with either of those organizations? Are they affiliated
yet.
with either of those
All right.
organizations?
How you feel about property damage?
Why don't we all just step outside, save the dealer some furniture requests?
okay.
I was kind of hoping we could at least break a wall. Okay, out in the street.
Bobcat's coming now.
Oh
The,
fuck!
the hood goes down.
Well, now you gone and done it, dealer. The Bobcat's here.
the dealer size. Fuck it, I'm out of here. And there's a dealer size hole in the wall, cloud of smoke. Yeah.
I take the fucking bag off
Right.
my hand.
I don't
Let
fuck with
him
no
out the door.
bobcat. Right.
I
You
think I'm
see
just
what
gonna make
Bobcat
it.
does?
Yo,
It's a
Steel
standing thing
spear.
that every single time I leave the door, right before I exit the door, the bag comes off. Like the step before, just so that my hand
Nice.
is inside. I'm just gonna
As
make that a standing thing.
as we're stepping out,
Yeah.
I look to Franklin and say, we see the large
Oh,
amount of people in the
fuck.
street. I look to Franklin and say, "Your guns are reloaded, yeah."
Hell, I had nothing but time.
Abby, would you mind staying near me this time?
All right. Let me describe what you see, right, as you're coming out. First and foremost, for those that don't remember, you see this individual. Oh, no, that's not the way to do that. You see this
Wrong guy.
individual, right, dragging a
Mhm.
coffin,
Mhm.
right, down Main Street,
Who is she?
right? However, this time around, you
Wait,
see,
God.
right, you see these zombies, right, actively scrambling out of the coffin that she's dragging.
They're just like
Right.
pouring out,
Yeah, it looks
clown
like
car style.
Okay. Well, I won't
exactly.
make my joke then.
Right. It looks like you can surmise that this group has probably already climbed out of the coffin, right? That's where you see them coming from, right? In theory, they could have come from someplace else, but the other thing you see, which is important to note and will be the last thing we cover, I think it's the last thing we'll cover before combat starts, is you see this sheriff sort of in a half run, right, towards this individual dragging the coffin. And he's, whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't know what sort of nonsense you've got going on here, but we don't take kindly to any foolishness in the middle. In the middle of his sentence, she reaches out and touches him in the face, and my man's dead.
Oh,
With that, if everybody could get into the combat tracker, and just so you guys know, in an effort to not bog this down too much, I've got blue dots and yellow dots on these creatures. They're just going to operate in 2 units for initiative purposes, just to try and keep this thing moving.
It also saves you drawing 12 fucking cards every
Yeah.
round.
Yeah.
yeah.
Benners. I love that she touches him and he dies, and
Mhm.
I have to get melee.
Mm-hmm.
You got that though, right?
Look, she's gonna have a hard time touching me, I think.
Now, right. This,
It probably only works on living creatures, so I'm actually okay.
right.
Mhm.
This,
He's undead, and she's spewing out zombies, so that could be part of it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
We're about to find out. You got that.
As long
You
as
got
you
that big
don't,
dog.
as long as you're not a zombie or have zombie-related parts in you, it'll probably be okay.
Oh yeah, it's exclusively zombies.
Sean, are you in combat mode?
I'm not in combat mode. Sorry.
Yeah, no
I'm
worries.
in combat mode.
All right.
I'm
Here
drawing.
we go.
I'm drawing.
Somebody, God damn it, friendly, you motherfucker.
Yeah. Well, what do you want?
My
That's right.
My quick feat. I drew a 3, then a 5, and then a 6. The one that's so
Am I?
bad.
Oh, I got a 6.
You got a 6 too. Okay.
Okay,
Look,
not awful.
that was a good investment from us, huh?
Taking ads for this shit, man.
Hey, you know what? It did
I'm
pay
gonna,
off.
I'm
plenty
gonna
of times.
hang on to my turn and see what happens.
Did she get a Joker too?
She did get a Joker. She got the other Joker.
Well,
Bye,
Restless
Ted.
Death Dragger. Oh boy.
Yeah, it's a Death Dragger.
Hey,
Um,
you.
let me. Wow, I did not anticipate that. Let me.
Yeah.
I know I was associated with people that skin people and make like fucking kaiju's of dead people.
Yeah, well.
Abigail, you mess with some people that are just hardcore, man. What is it?
Let's get this party started right. Um, okay. I better measure that again because I think I fucked it up. Yeah, that's a real problem, isn't it?
Maggie, can Joan channel Baron Samedi's boss for this fight?
Nice.
No, he's kind of high up there. There's not
Alright,
many
well,
places much higher.
Let's try this.
Fair, we're already started midway in the hierarchy of this shit. Like
Yeah.
we're asking for a lot.
Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
I found out earlier today that he's a lot lower on the totem pole than I thought.
Okay.
We found our boss's boss, and that really fucked up our whole dynamic.
So here's what happens. What you see is this woman slowly reach down and grab a bunch of dirt in her hand, and she throws it up into the air. Oh boy. Right. And it sort of rains down in front of like this crew in front of that pack. Right.
Okay.
They all walk through it. And but you don't see them come out the other side. Where you do see them come out is right there.
Just in range for Cornelius to summon a rock from space.
Yeah.
Oh, we cast a meteor
I mean,
swarm.
your proximity to your patron is like makes it more powerful, right?
I would love to agree with you about that.
I don't put finger on the scale, Master Cox.
Right. And Friendly, you're just holding on, right?
Yeah, I want to see.
Okay. Cornelius.
Yeah. I think that it is going to be a single action, but let me.
Not many of us have AoE.
Yeah. Yep. I think burst may be the best move at this time. I think I will just do one action. I'm allowed to move through people, right? Like move through my party if I have to.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Oosh. 1,
Yeah,
2, 3.
I think moving through
4.
friendlies is reasonable. I don't think moving through the zombos is going to get you very far.
Right. Yeah, this is dangerous as fuck. I will use the cone. We'll roll for hello. Roll your. Ha! It's working this time. Oh, that 10. Okay. Wait, I have to. What is the what is the button that you use to rotate the cones again?
If you like control click on it, you can just like
Uh-huh.
mouse wheel.
Oh, okay. Oh, wait.
and then like
Oh, there we
shift
go.
and then shift and mouse wheel, I think, is like faster movement.
Haha. Okay. Yes. Look at all of them. Look at fucking all of them.
That's big. That's big. That's big.
Okay.
You're good.
I will roll that 2d6 the damage button, and I
Ugh.
think I'll use a Benny to re-roll that. Ha!
Well, better.
Okay, 8. We like it.
And then for my wrong. To finish my turn, I'll just back one more up.
Okay. Give me a second here. It's gonna be a little complicated.
I guess I'm so sorry. I deleted the template.
It's all right. I think I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the 2x2 line there.
I wonder if it'll let me.
I could drop it again if that would help.
No, I got it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to see if no, it will not let me do it en masse. So we'll just go one by one here. Okay. Spectacular turn. Hard to tell since these are good old-fashioned zombies, but it looks like they are less mobile than normal. Joan, you
There's
are
a
up.
bunch of
Incredible.
like black mist that is piloting like a dust cloud, like a funnel of sand that batters these things and is now, I guess, weighing them down. These little spirits.
Okay.
That'll be it.
Amazing.
Okay, I want to take 2 actions.
Okay.
I want to cast a couple of powers. First, aspect of the Rataloa. Summon him back in. Wait a minute, maybe. Sorry, so much to read, of course. I'm pretty sure it's this one, the one that I did earlier, Baron Samedi. And then the other thing I want to do is move forward a bit. Not that much. There we go. And I want to cast Havoc. So let me put my -2 on here. If it will allow me to. Ooh, I'm going to re-roll that. Okay, there we go.
That'll
That's
do.
what I want to see. Okay, so that's a success on Baron Samedi. So if an undead steps next to me, they have to make a roll or get stunned. And then the other thing I want to do is cast a Havoc. That's like a square. Blast template anywhere within range.
Yeah, I think if you hit Havoc, the spell,
Yeah.
in the thing that shows up in the chat window, it'll give you the templates
That's
that you
awesome.
can put down.
Thank you. Medium blast template. And it also offers a large blast template. I guess it just cost me a little bit more to make that happen. Boom. Okay, and the effect of that spell is anyone touched by the template is distracted and then must make a strength roll. I'll go ahead and make my roll here.
Yo.
Okay, that's at a -2 though, so that's not
A
a
raise.
raise.
Gotcha.
But yeah, so
Oh,
a
great.
strength roll, and those who are failed get blasted away.
Okay. In this
Actually,
case, do not move that template.
what can I affect the template a little bit differently? I don't want to put it exactly like that. I want to use the cone actually.
Hold on. Let me read what it says about Havoc.
All this does is fling them, and I less want to fling them towards me, and this will fling all the blue dots towards us, more or less. And my intention was more of a thunder wave than a.
You just want to push them away, is what you're saying.
Yeah. So I think I would need to step out a little bit more. That's not what I meant to. If I step out a little bit further, then I could do a cone.
I'll let you do the cone, right? However,
Yeah.
I won't let you target other creatures with it.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, no, that
Gotcha.
yeah, wasn't meaning to. This is
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
gonna limit change.
Yeah, I
lessen
mean that's
the
my
amount
guess
that I'll
too.
be
But
able to-
basically, I'm just saying like you can't
Cool.
now include the Death Dragger in it.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
I get you.
Cool.
That's
So
not
what?
where I want him to go.
Right. Let's do this. Let's. Oops. I'll delete this, and I'll delete this cone too. Right. And why don't you move out and place the cone where you want it?
And can someone tell me again how it gets rotated?
It's the mouse
Jump wheel.
wheel.
Sweet. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And how far will those that don't survive get blown back?
Those who fail are hurled 2d6 directly away from the caster.
Okay. Why don't you roll the 2d6 and we'll just do it for we'll just do one roll for all of them so we can sort of get through this.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, like pretty good.
Did I not do that right? I only rolled a6 and then added 2 to it. So let me just roll another d6.
Yeah.
So that's
Well,
okay.
there we
Well,
go.
there we go.
Right, solves that problem. Just so
Yeah.
everybody knows, I'm just going to start rolling strength die. I'm going to start at the front here and work my way backwards.
War.
Since they're moving back, would
Mhm.
it be easier to start at the back so you're not putting guys in the front on top of the ones in the back?
Great idea. I'll start in the back. Thanks, Ted. Good
Yeah.
thinking.
And they have to like hit a wall to take damage, right?
Correct.
Yeah, a
Yeah, they
hard
gotta hit
object.
stuff. Yeah.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, that's just not really gonna. Okay, that's a success for that guy. It's a failure for that guy. Oops.
Little ethereal top hat comes on. I always see Baron Samedi in a top hat, you know?
Very,
Yeah.
very much the shoot. We just watched Princess and the Frog the other day. The character in there that's
Facilier.
stylized after him. Yeah, Facilier.
This is a pretty common thing for my boy there. Mhm.
I'm curious. Do you guys even see dice with like question marks on your playfields, or do you
We
just
saw
not
one.
see
We
them?
I
saw
saw
one.
not anymore.
Yeah, it
That's
just
very,
it
very
just shows like one, like a D4 question marks.
Yeah, but we
okay.
we
Another excellent turn, Joan.
Oh,
Thank you. Thank you.
All right.
Is what we need. Disrupt their plans.
Zombos. Okay, they've still got one more bit of movement here. Let me. I think it. Oops, that's not what I want to do. I think it's just going to be this. Joan, there are going to be 3 of these things that are biting at you, and Cornelius, there's going to be 2 of them that are biting at you.
As soon as any of them come
Mhm.
within my next to me, they need to
Yep.
make a strength save.
Okay. They just need to succeed on a strength roll in order to.
Yes.
Are
Okay.
they at any negatives or anything?
No,
Also,
because I did not get a raise.
Okay.
what are the limits on Black Joker choosing when to go?
I don't know how fine that is. That's. Is your intention to interrupt here?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me finish
I'll
adjudicating
assume
this
no
first.
for the moment.
Let me finish with this first.
Yeah.
Joan, what happens if they fail?
Let me pull up the text again.
Yeah.
I believe they're stunned is what it says, but let me get the specifics.
Oh, and actually, hold on. I got some other rules I got to do first. Hold on.
So Samedi temporarily severs an undead creature's link to the hunting grounds. If a creature with the undead specialist ability moves adjacent to the voodooist, it must make a vigor roll. My bad. What was I looking at? Or be stunned.
Okay. The good news here, right, is that, well, that's interesting. That's, one of these 3 made the roll, and the other 2 I will spend bennies for. Okay, so the one that didn't make it is stunned. Is that correct?
Yes.
Also, I looked it up, and as near as I could tell, I can interrupt actions.
Okay, what is your plan, Friendly?
Stepping forward and throwing holy symbol as big as I can.
All right.
Going for putting more power on it, so that'll take an extra strong, so that's an extra 1 for 4. And I'm gonna up the blast template to large blast template for +3. So that's gonna be a total of 7 power points. I have a +2 because of Joker, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, and because of strong and because of the raise, it's the -4 spirit rolls to anything trying to attack anything in my bubble,
Okay.
and that is all I'm going to do. It's a total of 7 power points for that.
Huge, but cool.
Yeah. It's good for a horde in theory. It seems to only ever work on big things, though.
And I need to make a spirit roll at -4 in order to attack. Is that correct?
In order to attack anything within, yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Gotcha. Okay. The first zombie manages to attack through that protection.
Holy. He's him.
And gets a chomp out of your arm. But not enough to even break through the clothing that you're wearing. The next zombo.
Who did it attack?
These are all at Joan right now.
Got it. Okay. Yeah. I see the one over here. I figured Joan is the one getting
Right.
getting zerged at the moment.
Yeah, that guy can't get through it.
Real recognize real, you know? They're like, she's got zombie stuff. Get her.
Yeah, be afraid of her.
Yeah.
This guy does get through it.
See, only on big shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, you were again. We're over 2 right now.
Not 0 for 2. You're 1 for 3.
Okay.
We're
getting there.
Yeah.
No, this zombie bite is a little stronger, but still not enough to break through your defenses, Joan. That zombo is stunned. Would have been attacking Cornelius. The final zombie attack at -4. Oh my God. No. Didn't ace enough to get through it. So also just snarling in your face, Cornelius. Abigail.
I am planning to take one action. I am
Mhm.
going to step to my left. Franklin and Thomas are fortunately right next to each other, although this power actually has range, so that I guess doesn't matter. Welcome to drugs, boys.
2 needles.
Yo.
Double fisting.
Welcome to drugs.
One needle twice because I only have one
Oh, God.
contraption on my arm.
Okay. Well,
I am using the speed power. It's sloth/speed.
Yep.
I'm using the speed aspect. I am going for the quickness modifier, which reduces their multi-action penalty by 2, and additional recipients so that I can hit both of them. I did think about doing the exact same thing I did first last time and just turning invisible and hiding. But
well,
I
hold on to
figured
that.
with
We'll get
all
there.
with all of these things around.
Did that go well last time? I have a
It did.
vague idea that it did. Okay,
It did,
yeah.
I couldn't remember if
I
she could see you
It's
or
not in the
not.
box.
Ring damage.
Well,
and
might have been
ability
able to see. We don't know for sure because we blitzed her.
Yeah. Power. Okay, +2 for the modifier, or +3 total. 1 for additional recipients, 2 for quickness. Is that the extra power points? Roll it. That's enough to do it. If raise would let you ignore your run penalty, but I don't think we need to run all that far right now. So
Maybe, but we do have bennies.
I don't want to.
Yeah,
I
but
could push,
there's a lot of
then
things.
I risk critical failure. So
Yeah.
Yep. Hey, I mean, you got it now, right?
You got it now. Plus, even if you would get the run penalty, your speed is still doubled. So your speed
you're
is now
fine.
12.
Holy.
I'm not spending for hurry on top of everything else. So that's my action. Your speed is doubled. Your multi-action penalty is reduced by 2.
Oh, haste is good. Haste is good in every
Go
game.
get them. That lasts for 5 rounds before I have to re-up it. And then actually I'm going to stay right here, nestled in between several people. And just shout over at Zombie Lady. I've no idea who sent you, but I've no intentions of doing this. We've been over this. Tell whoever sent you that they can fuck off. Send a real message. Like civilized individuals.
Fuck off, right now.
Amazing. All right. Oops. Where are we? More zombos. Okay. This time, let me do these shake and rolls first. Okay. Yeah, that's good. That guy is not anymore. Okay. These guys are just going to try and close the distance, I think. Great.
Good old-fashioned horde situation.
Oops. That's it. That's their turn. Thomas.
Okay. And I don't think I'll need it currently, but my speed is doubled. So if my pace was 6, it's 12. But does this one mess with the run die too?
It
That
will double your run die, yes. If you're talking about the speed power.
Yeah, the speed power. Yeah. So my pace is doubled, and the run die is doubled.
If you choose to.
Success
yeah.
with speed doubles the target's movement, basic pace, and running. You will still suffer the -2 movement penalty for running, because I did not get a raise on my Weird Science roll.
Okay. But it is the pace of 6 becomes 12, and the D6 becomes D12?
D6
If you
times
run,
2.
yes.
D6 times 2.
I don't know, it just says basic pace and running.
I don't know. I don't think it'll come up, but
Assume everything multiplied by 2.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I'm going to try to protect Joan here. I'm gonna honestly, I feel like here is probably the better bet to try to maybe I can protect both Joan and Cornelius a little. I'm gonna step up and I'm gonna give I'm ignoring the multi-action right from the haste, so I'm gonna do one to this person and one to this person. If either of them die, I'm gonna step forward and punch this guy. I might move to punch that guy, depending how it all, cracks out. But definitely 3 actions. Okay. If minus the multi-action penalty and with my double punch thing, I should be able to take all 3 actions at flat.
I believe so.
Because if I punched another time, normally it'd be at a -2 for me. So if
Yeah,
I'm
you're
ignoring the
essentially
-2.
punching main hand, offhand, main hand.
Yeah, exactly.
The defiant zombie that's right above you is also like prone and stunned and vulnerable and all
It
that.
should be easy to take them out.
Easy
then.
pickings.
Easy
Hopefully.
pickings. That's
We
what
will
I'm
see.
talking about. Okay. All right, cool. I try some combat with them. Okay, we like that. Okay, 11.
I think that's too many dice.
Yeah, seems like a
Yeah,
good amount of dice. Hell yeah,
Yeah.
I just stomp on their head.
Oh, the stomp coincided with the dum dum from the incapacitated hitting.
I will punch this guy next. Offhand, okay. 11, we like that too. We like 18. Hell yeah. I will yeah, and they're attacking anything in. I will step here to get this guy. I'm gonna hope that Cornelius will be safe from with Friendly's assistance.
Good
Oh
lord.
yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. A kick to the leg as the bone snaps, and then just a stomp on the neck. And then
Thomas's new core. Just fucking.
I'm juiced. Drugs is great.
All right.
If I'm here, I am in the protection.
Yes, as long
right?
as you are. Yeah, it litigates it the way D&D does, which is like
Okay.
half square is still the
Okay,
thing.
I feel like I'd like to end standing on top of that
Yeah.
to just give more targets instead of maybe Joan, you know.
All
Okay.
right. Spectacular.
Bobcat.
Yeah.
'Cause
Bobcat's here.
What Bobcat needed is drugs.
Bobcat doesn't worry about no goddamn little baby zombies. Bobcat goes for the head. I'm gonna try. God, I hate this fucking thing. The Bobcat's gonna try to shoot the dragger from all the way back here. We're gonna take two shots.
That's crazy.
That's how that's how we feeling right now. These are regular shots. Come on, show them how you roll, Bobcat. Bobcat, that's not what I just said. But
Yeah,
that's good enough for me.
Also, I believe that's a 2 because you don't have the multi-shot penalty in there.
Oh, that is a 2. You're so right.
I'm going to put that in. Hold on. Wait.
Well, there should be no multi-action. Well, multi-action penalty should be
Oh,
reduced.
no, that's right, because you shot him
Yeah.
up with the drugs.
Oh my God, you're so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah. All right. roll
Drugs
that
are
damage.
great.
Well, how many shots are you taking?
I'm taking 2.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, there would be no
Yeah.
penalty.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
How
roll
about
that
drugs?
damage.
Fuck with the dare sound he's talking about. That's 7. We got another shot in this.
Yeah, you see it make impact, but have no impact.
God, I don't like this bitch. That's a lie.
Yeah, roll that damage.
Better.
That's a lie. I want her to put me in a
Oh.
coffin, if you know what I mean.
Oh.
Holy.
Ooh.
Yeah, it gives this creature pause.
Wait,
Yep.
which one were you shooting at?
The restless dragger.
The one that's comfrey.
Oh. Yeah. Got it.
The one that
The
wants
box
to put you in
lady.
the box.
All
Right.
right.
All right.
Here we go.
Of course, I'm at the bottom now. It's just whenever I ride high, I have to regress to the mean.
Wait, who just said ow? Why did I hear
Yeah,
ow?
how is there an ow and how did it get stopped halfway through?
I don't know. Somebody's owling.
When you stub your toe, but it's not really that serious.
Yeah. Yeah. True.
What happened?
It got
Um,
stuck.
Nah, just rolling the zombie.
yeah, well, it looks like Bobcat, you need to pick a card, and let's see.
Okay.
Yeah, I hit draw
Is
initiative.
it because of our
Okay.
quick initiative, man?
I thought it might have been, but I thought it might have like be going down the line of people. Yeah, see now it's asking, do you want to pick a card?
Did I get another 6? What am I?
Yeah.
I
Okay.
can't. Well, I can't even wait. Hold up.
I actually need to read
I
the
can't.
abilities.
I can't. Yeah, I can't have a 3.
No, yeah, you should not have a 3.
I don't know what just happened.
Are you supposed to have
I
a
pulled.
6?
Yeah, I don't know where the
All right.
3 came from.
Well, I'll put you up where you're supposed to be then.
Thank you, boss.
Yeah. No
Bobcat
problem.
Gates.
Okay. Whenever you
Abigail.
were dealt 5, you may discard it.
Oh
Okay, I
boy.
wasn't. Okay, it should be 7. Yeah, good.
I'm torn between she's shaken or was. Oh, it's hiding under. Okay, the little markers show you who's targeting who.
The one next to
Boxtinger.
Cornelius is stunned currently, I believe.
Yeah, see, my bigger concern is the 2 that are trying to eat my face in a second.
Yeah. Well, you do have a shotgun.
I do, which I cannot use while they're adjacent to me, and if I back out, they
Oh.
hit me.
Yeah.
So, yeah, and I don't want to fire at the one next to Cornelius because I might hit Cornelius.
Mhm.
So,
Thank you.
You're in a tight spot, Doc.
Yep, sure am. Sure am. It's a good thing my bolt is a pistol. What? Did somebody numb me?
No.
No.
I
I
mean,
have
are
the
you on
numb
drugs?
effect on. Oh, I just
Yeah.
took myself out of combat. Shit, I hit the wrong thing.
No worries. I'll hold on. Let me
Yeah, I haven't done
jump you
numb this time.
back up to the top here.
Yeah, they had
Okay,
a jack
I am
of
no
spades.
longer numb.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right. My bad. Sorry, fucked everything.
No worries. No worries.
Nothing
is fucked here, dude.
Nothing is fucked. Nothing is fucked.
So I think what I'm gonna try, and this is okay. There's 1, 2. That one's stunned. Actually, there's only 4 alive, right now near us. The stunned
1,
one, the
2,
one over near
3,
Joan.
4.
Those
That's
2 are
correct.
dead. Okay. Then I am
You
just
know,
going to
just to make things
take
easier.
2
let me
actions
move these guys
and
out here.
gimpy the ones next to Franklin and myself once each. Starting
Okay,
with the
gotcha.
one. I'm going to spend an extra 2 power points for an extra die of damage. I am taking 2 actions. I probably should have given myself drugs last time. That would have been smart. That should have been a 9, you harlot dice. Spending a penny. Thank you. Thank you for giving me my 9 back.
It felt bad.
It should.
Oh, well.
I'll spend another penny.
Okay.
Look,
Wow.
hmm,
Wow.
I got him. I'm gonna use
Yeah.
him.
Sort of a
That's free reroll. Is there a way to just do the same roll again? Like I'm setting these.
Yeah,
things.
it maybe.
Yeah, I mean, I think.
Hey, I found it.
yeah.
Okay, there's a little like arrow next to the name of the action.
Yeah.
A little curly arrow. If you click that, it brings it up with the same settings. 2 actions plus.
Oh,
Okay,
nice.
perfect. Benny. I can't even see how many I got left. I probably shouldn't be spending all of these.
You need to
Nah, you got one left.
you need to relax.
You got one
Nah,
left.
I don't need them to soak damage if they're all dead.
It's not them that I'm worried about.
You might be the realest person I know,
See?
man.
All
And I
right.
got one left. Everything's fine.
Also,
Yeah,
you just know you
fine,
get
yeah.
to hold on to my bennies because you know I'm going to be throwing bennies at you here in a second.
I'm fine. Everything's
I'm your
fine.
fucking safety blanket.
How many
Gimpy
power-
extract. I love it.
It's
5
good.
PowerPoints. Yeah, okay. I've only spent 14 this combat. It's fine.
Oh, okay.
Joan, you are up.
Yeah.
No, only 12. I'm
Okay.
sorry. I was already down 2.
I'm only going to take one action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to cast protection on everyone.
Mhm.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6
Mm.
power points, and I'll go ahead and roll that. Oh, excuse. Okay, I like that.
Oh,
Nice.
Pop off.
Wow.
Pop off.
Wow.
Ooh.
Keep going. I know.
Keep
You know what?
going.
It feels good. Just keep going. Keep going.
29.
That's
That's the
feel like
highest. That's the highest we've seen by far.
It should matter in my head.
In Old
Maybe it
Deadlands,
just
it
killed
did,
her.
but it's a problem when it does. Trust
Yeah.
me.
Yeah.
Spectacular.
You don't want it to matter.
So holding her holy symbol, her rosary, forward, there's a flash, and everyone's got kind of a purplish like swirl around them. You see as Joan like looks around, there's like a floating like white flame skull right in front of her face. And then she's going to yell, "Come on, get in it!" and run around to this side of the zombie.
So is a raise
Protection.
both things?
It applies to
It's applied to
toughness.
toughness instead.
Got
So
it.
so
Okay.
if you
go to
Cool.
the thing, it'll pop up a
Uh-huh.
question on Protection Builder and just boop.
Sick.
come on, get in there.
Well, we some tough some bitches.
Ted, you said if you click
If
on
you
something?
right click your token and the little
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
icon of a dude with
Yeah,
a
assign
aura
your
above him.
status.
Okay.
You can
I
go
thought you
down
were
to the
saying a
suit of,
trick
like,
in the
scale
chat or
mail.
something, and I got excited.
Oh no. But if you find protection, which looks like the suit of armor, it pops up a little like box saying, "Hey, is this armor or is this toughness?"
And it was toughness, right?
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Looks like everybody's got that applied.
Stay up.
Let's see.
Ugh.
Excellent. No longer
Is it?
shaken.
Hmm.
Our
Oh.
friend here is going to move closer to you, and as she does, she reaches down again, grabbing some dirt in her hands.
Yep, that's what I thought.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I need to make a spirit roll here. And that's at -4, is that right?
For an attack into, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know if it interacts with the Baron Semity thing.
He's not close
Okay.
enough to me for it.
Cool.
Okay, finally. Great.
Whatever this is, it's gonna hurt.
Yeah, I think that's the spot.
Oof.
45
Right.
remaining.
Yeah, that's more
great.
like it. Okay. And I need to. That's
At least
that is not right. What is going on here?
She can't use powers. That's unfair. It's cheating.
I mean, I'm just curious what stat an undead uses powers with. Like smarts, spirit.
That's straight bigger right there, bruh.
Ooh,
Great vigor.
don't like that.
I'm gonna spend one more Benny on this nonsense because that's awful.
Okay, that's a lot of bennies you spent.
Yeah, I'm blowing through all of them.
Yeah, this is like 5 bennies currently, or 4.
Okay, that's better.
Just like a big
I feel
healing
you.
thing for us.
I feel you.
Yeah, it's a healing ball.
Right.
Right. This is gonna hurt.
Okay. That's 15 damage to Thomas, Friendly. I'm so sorry, the Bobcat. I almost called you the Badger. Games, you're bleeding. I apologize.
Whoa. Whoa.
And Abigail.
All right.
So,
Okay, I'm gonna ask, what kind of damage is this?
oh boy.
I mean,
Fire?
okay, allow me to rephrase this. Is
Yeah.
it bullets or fire?
It is neither. These are big. As she pulled that dirt up from the ground and let it drop, dropping along with that, big giant rocks from the sky land in this circle.
Understood.
So breaks toughness not enough to go not enough to double over. So I'll be shaken.
So
and
you're
a
shaken.
wound. Oh, just shaken. Okay.
Right. If it breaks your toughness, well, it doesn't have to double to go over it, right? If it breaks your toughness, you're shaken, right? For every 4 over that, you get a wound.
Man, I got 1 wound.
Yep, I will also take 1 wound.
I got one.
So then
Yeah,
we have an opportunity to soak because we're taking damage, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You said 15 and every 4, right?
You know what? I will try to soak.
Oh,
Actually, I will not because I only have 1 Benny and I want to be able to unshake guaranteed.
7 plus 5. So to completely neutralize it, does 15 to 15 neutralize it, or does that mean a shaken? I can't remember. I don't get hit enough.
Are you trying to soak?
Yeah.
You make a vigor roll. You need to beat
Yep.
toughness. You need to beat the target number of 4, and for every 4 points above that, you soak an additional wound. If you soak all the wounds, you are not shaken.
Yeah.
I even blowing power. So yeah, I can blow power points to get to shaken. It's the best I can do.
What was your total? I don't understand. For your vigor roll?
Yeah.
You rolled a 5, so you succeed. You knock off a wound. How many wounds were you taking?
Oh, I guess I was only taking 1.
Yeah.
Then
So you
you're
knock
fine.
off the wound, and that so you have no wounds, which means you're not shaken.
And you are not shaken.
Cool.
Yeah. I succeed on my
understand.
vigor roll with 1 wound, so I am not wounded nor shaken.
All right.
That toughness increase actually
Yeah,
saved my life.
that just saved me so hard. I was so
Yeah.
fucked. Oh my god.
Yeah. I was not happy about that choice, John. I mean, well played, but man, had you all rough. Cornelius, you are up.
Yeah. Yep. Watching her do that. I'm reading. Let's see. I'm looking to see if something I cast can work on an unwilling target. So just 1 second.
Mhm.
Okay. Um. da, 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 da. Okay. Yes. I'm going to take 1 action. We'll cast 1 power. I think I'm just gonna stay here. And I'm going to try to targeting the Restless Death Dragger. I'd like to try to throw her. Um, I can use additional power points to target. Oh, I have to actually. Never mind. Actually, it does have to be a touch contact for
Mhm.
for a foe. I don't want to touch her. Sounds terrible. I'll instead throw another burst in her direction, and I'm going to use extra power points to do more damage.
Mhm.
Woo! Okay. So this, because it has a raise, should be a total of 4d6. So let's. It should be 1 more. Hello. There you go.
All right, so that's a total of 12.
Correct.
Looks
Yes.
like.
Yep.
Yeah, you can. And what is the burst that you're using here? What's that look like?
I think it's another cone of dust and spirit energy again. And it's just kind of directly targeted to her.
Yeah, you can see that cone of dust blast into her, obscuring her for a moment, and as it dissipates, she is standing there seemingly unaffected.
Yeesh. All right.
Thomas.
That'll be it.
Okay. It's gonna go like this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take out this Zombo. I'm
Uh-huh.
gonna come here. I'm gonna break this man. And then I'm gonna go after the Restless Death Dragger.
So you're taking 3 actions?
3. Well, I'm taking 3 actions. Yes,
Gotcha.
sir. Yes, sir.
And I almost asked the ridiculous question of, do you have enough movement for that? But you're on crack.
Mm.
You've got plenty of movement.
I do have a lot of movement.
You're
Yeah,
on
yeah.
meth right now.
Yeah.
Ye
Hey,
old
if I
meth.
take her out, I might run to the next set.
Yeah,
we'll see.
right.
We'll see. Okay, first one, the one near Joan.
That
Yo,
new
what's a
core,
12?
man.
Boy.
That
Oh,
new
boy.
fucking core. That's got you fucking pumped.
Like, Abigail knows how
Yeah,
to make a
Abigail retrofitted it to go real
yes,
good with
Good
drugs.
Lord.
Man,
Yeah.
show him who the fuck you is, man.
Did you like put a drug port in his new core?
sure
Like,
did.
did you? Yeah.
You know that scene in Star Wars where R2D2's got the
Yeah.
little like the
Mhm.
little
Mm-hmm.
computer probe, and there's just
Really?
a slot in the wall. That slot is in Thomas's back. That
Fucking-
is-
Nice.
Hell yeah. I'll use 1, 2, 3, 4,
You can run all the
5,
way
6.
He just has the movement to do this. So, I mean,
Actually, technically, I actually don't. If I want to get back up to the
yeah, I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
I actually don't have that.
He might.
But you said I can. You said we can move through our allies,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'd like to move through as stop like the hand coming towards Cornelius here, and then kind of squeeze through as I hold their arm and then bring my other hand to bear upon them. We take it. Oops, I hit the extra die. Let me re-roll that because that's not fair.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay, 9.
Yeah, that is a oh, actually. Uh, yeah, that is a dead Zombo as they were
Hell yeah.
already shaken.
Oh,
Hell yeah. Arm held,
Yeah.
the other hand just comes down across the like collar neck, snapping their spine a little. Let them crumble. Pardon me. Slip
yeah,
through.
you go.
Yeah, be careful when you get up there.
Hey, ma'am, is there any way that we can get you to not take my friend and put him in a box?
You hear the jingle of her spurs as she kicks the side of the coffin with her heel. Says, Abigail Beckett's going in this box.
It,
And she has the box with her, right?
Yeah, she's dragging
dragging
it
it
behind
by a chain.
Yeah, it's closed, wrapped in chain.
her. Interestingly enough, well, make me a notice roll.
Yeah,
I don't need to.
Hey,
just-
I did super succeed on my notice roll earlier.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
hear a notice guy.
Yeah, but you were
well,
in that. That was to hear things.
That's true. Watch me notice. Okay.
Well,
The chain's
Too
wrapped around her
fucked up
waist.
right now.
Yeah. Okay.
all you can hear right now is the pounding of your core. As it's
Yeah.
like a fucking freight engine.
Okay.
You would be booming right now if they.
I say the actual little boombox comes out of time, so it's
Nice.
blasting beats. I say to her,
It starts
well,
blasting in your eyes. You're doing the scene from Say Anything. Crazy.
yes, yeah, it's weird choice.
Yeah.
I say to her, well, ma'am, that's a real shame. I'm sorry about this. I'm gonna run and then dive. I'm gonna dive at this lady.
Why would you do that?
Just leaping up, going for a big fist at them.
Are
Bye, Tess.
Yeah, no problem. I can't grab myself anymore.
Where'd you go?
I don't know.
Let's find
you
out.
dived into her box, bro.
Oh,
What
yeah.
the
Let me.
fuck?
I'm just going to put you next to her. I think that's
Oh,
the
okay.
problem there.
Okay, cool. Also, when I clicked on Oni, his
Mhm.
for the Bobcats image, I clicked on him, trying to get to me, and I clicked on me, and it was like I think I hit the fast. There was like a fast forward button that like
Weird.
I purposefully moved the thing, but I'd never seen that before. Okay, I'm targeted her.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, wait, okay, there it is. Okay, that's a Benny though. You know what I mean?
This is real information I need. Is if you're on top of this woman or you just next to this one.
Well, I mean, I guess that remains to be seen. What happens, right? I'm doing a leaping punch
Right.
at her.
Not that it makes a difference on this one.
Yeah.
Ted, are there no multi-action penalties, or are there no multi-action penalties for 2 actions?
Multi-action penalties are reduced by 2.
His are reduced by 2, and I'm ignoring the one on the second, right? So I would
The
only
offhand,
have a
basically.
minus
Gotcha.
2, which is being reduced.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Just needed to know how we were getting there.
Yeah, no, it's
Yeah,
funky.
Dazzle only comes once. Razzle comes twice.
Okay.
Good Christ.
19.
19.
Just
Yeah, takes that and looks at you.
Yeah, hell yeah. I did do like a leaping thing. Where will I land? Can I choose where I'm going to land?
Yeah, I mean, you've got the movement, so I sort of took it as more flavor than anything else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. We get into a tussle, and
Yeah.
she ends up not being quite so impressed by it all at the end. Yeah, that's me.
All right. Bobcat, what you got?
About to do here.
you gotta shake the shaking.
Oh yeah, I gotta let me roll that as well. Let's go. Benny. Yeah, we're gonna spend that Benny. Okay. Yeah, that's let's go with me. I'm going to come next to you, Thomas. Don't worry, I got a way to make sure she don't put Abigail in that box. And I'm going to put my Colt Army up and try to go for my Star Revolver, and I'm going to fan the hammer on her.
Okay.
And
How many bullets do you have left in your gun?
well, I have the whole 6,
Yeah, except you took 2
because
shots.
but I switched it because I'm using my Star Revolver.
Oh, you took
Different
2
gun.
shots with the other gun.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you switched. Okay.
Gotcha.
You switched. You
Hold up.
pulled out the full gun.
Hold up. Never mind. I had to use my Colt Army. I had them mixed up between. I got to the double tap and fan the hammer, double action, single action. But I'm going to use 4.
Got it.
I'm going to be using all 4 of my bullets.
Okay.
But I had to get up here so I don't accidentally smack Thomas in the back of the head.
Gotcha.
All right, we gotta.
Still might.
Hey, I did everything I can for you, buddy. All right, let's go. Yeah, that is wild. I'm gonna
Wow.
spend a penny.
And just so we're clear, right? Fan the hammer, it looks like it's still rolling for all 6 shots. So we're just going to count the first 4.
All right. Wait, so how does this work with rolling a Benny now? That's the real question.
And also, how does it register? Is it registering all this as a multi-action penalty?
No,
does
I
fan the
I
hammer have
pulled
a
it up
flat?
because I was
Got
Fan
it,
the hammer
okay.
sets it to a -4.
Yeah, it's also specifically a shooting penalty as opposed to a
Right, okay,
multi-action
cool.
penalty.
Got it.
I'm not sure. I'm just gonna re-roll it with a Benny here.
Yeah, do a Benny and see what
Yeah,
it does.
hit that Benny next to it, and that should re-roll it.
Okay, so it does all of them.
We're going to ooh.
That is insane. I have hella bennies. I don't care. You're gonna get this. Come on, work with me.
Okay, we got a couple popping off.
Are they at the
We
end?
gotta make
though?
sure that's the first.
Yeah,
to the
unfortunately, they're
end.
at the end.
Yeah, they're at the
You've
end.
got
So
one
you
hit.
got one through.
Don't worry, I still got another Benny, chat.
Oh God.
Another Benny.
Okay.
It doesn't matter. If I can get these shots off, please be the first ones. If I look,
Well,
Still one.
yeah.
that is. I got a 6 and I got a 4. 4 is a failure. It looks like that.
Wait,
Yeah,
why
so-
is the 4 a failure? That should be a hit.
She
Oh
might
no,
have-
you're in
Yeah.
you're adjacent to her, so the target number becomes her parry score
Mhm.
instead of the default of 4.
When it comes to shooting,
Yeah,
Yep.
because you are next to her.
Yeah, you're
He's
in
like
gun
fighting,
gun fu range.
Yeah.
against shooting you. Shooting her, right?
is that really a thing?
Yeah.
Well,
All right.
one
Hey,
hit.
you blasted her, and she ate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll the damage for that one die. For
Okay.
that one shot they got through.
So would should I just hit it one?
Yeah, just hit it once. I think that'll only roll the 1 damage.
Okay. It did roll the 1 damage. I'm so afraid to click the buttons with all these dice that
Yeah,
this comes
no,
with.
dude, I hear you. It's crazy. Yeah,
That's
like
weird.
you fire off those 4 bullets, and she seems to be looking past you and Thomas down in, I don't know, this area down here. All right. Let's see what we got. Zombos. I need you guys to roll a really good running. All right, that's what I'm talking about.
Condition.
Oh shit, this is gonna be a problem.
Size any
Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No,
Oh,
no, no, yes,
No.
yes. Okay.
No.
Oh, stop rolling dice for the love of God. That doesn't really do me any good. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's great. 2. What do they have to do to keep moving past you, John?
Make a vigor roll.
A vigor roll. Yeah. 6, 7, 8, 9. Great. That's it. The other 3 back there are still shaking. And that resolves both of the zombie turns. Friendly, you are up.
1 PowerPoint to get rid of Abby's shaken.
Okay.
So throw relief.
Great. Is that the action you're taking?
Yep, that's it. And I'm
Fantastic.
gonna move. Well, no, I'm actually gonna. I think I'm gonna have to stay here.
Okay.
There's a zombie in front of me.
Here we go.
So Abby is not shaken.
Right. Franklin, it looks like things are hung up because it needs you to make a choice of what card.
okay. It used to do a pop up, and I can't see the pop up anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same thing happened to me. I didn't see mine last round. When I picked a card, it then was like, "Hey, do you want
right.
another card?"
Okay.
Let's see what happens if we do this. Okay.
Let me try reloading my. We'll reload it real quick.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna click on my card. I drew a
The
5,
quick,
so I'll draw.
the quick
And I drew
edge
an
really
8, so
killed
there we
it.
go. Oh, did it not give me the... I lack the permission to update my own my combatant. Wait, okay. Somehow I have a king, but that's not the card I drew.
What was the card that you drew?
8.
All right, let me drag you in there. I'm not really sure.
I'll be here.
Maybe I should reload too.
All right, let me try this. Franklin, did you spend bennies to remove a wound, or did you successfully soak your wound and you're shaken, or did you spend a benny to remove the shaken?
I rolled my soak. I
Okay.
failed it. I
Okay.
spent a Benny.
So you're not shaken, but you still have the wound. Got it.
Yeah. But hold up, I got first I gotta get in the game.
All right. Let me.
Everything good here. Get out the way, map. I got a
Let
king.
me.
Yeah, we're both kings. Mine's illegal though.
We were kings.
I was about to say that.
Hey,
You've got a king,
Well-
Franklin?
it seems so.
Yeah, I'm not seeing that. Let me. I don't know what's going on with this thing today. All
It
right.
said, it looks like I got the exact same king that Thomas has, actually.
Yeah, but Thomas didn't get that king. Let me try this. I'm going to try removing you from combat. All right, and we'll put you back in.
Okay.
And all right. So you got 10 of clubs.
Okay. Yeah, I see that now. I'm not sure. The quick
Yeah.
edge really fucked us up.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Joan, did you get a card? Doesn't look like you got a card either. I don't know what's going on here. Let me.
It says Joan has a 6 for
I mean,
me.
yeah, up there in the top, it's showing us like a
Mhm.
6 of spades.
It's
All
also
right,
saying
let me-
Abby has also a 6 of.
Okay.
I'm saying.
Okay, I think we got it. Oh
I
boy.
have a 6 of clubs, not spades.
Yeah.
Mine is also clubs, not spades.
Huh.
I just don't know my suits.
I was like, yeah.
Okay.
Am I tripping?
You know what? I am gonna do this because things are acting a little weird. I'm gonna put you back down there. Sorry, Joan. Let's see if that resolves anything. Okay, I got a bunch of spirit rolls to make because these guys cannot get unshaken. Nope. Nope. No, they're just hanging out up top. Yeah, this guy's gonna step in a little closer, and it's a spirit at -4, correct?
Yep.
No, one ace is not enough.
Woo woo.
Where are we here? Hold on. That's interesting. That's not. This is going to be a. Oh, wait. I know what I can do. I can go this way. Great. Okay. Yeah, that's his turn.
Oh shit.
Okay, that's great. Who's first in initiative? Thomas, roll me any die you like. Odds will be you. Evens will be the Bobcat.
Evens will be who?
Bobcat.
Oh. Oh.
4. Even.
Oh.
Evens. All right.
The man in the mask.
After you unload in her face and chest, and she seemingly doesn't really have any effect on her, she reaches out and attempts to sort of, not even roughly, but like almost like you'd move a child out of the way. She like reaches out for you. Okay. She touches your cheek, you take 2 wounds.
Oh, okay. That's super epic. Let me
Oh.
take my wound.
Ooh.
Is that soakable?
No,
Yeah, it didn't sound like it.
no.
Like I
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. All right. Make sure I got everything.
Bobcat's
correct
like,
here.
you think I ain't been like this before? You think this is the worst?
Friendly, you are up.
Bobcat's been
Okay.
through a lot of bullshit.
I'm gonna cast.
This isn't even the worst today.
It ain't so bad, which is numb.
Mhm,
Spread some numb around.
mhm.
Yeah, we like that.
Good
Double
lord.
pop off.
Holy
Well,
cow!
I don't know that it does anything, unfortunately.
It feels
It's still fun.
That's cool.
Oh, okay. You get to with it does do something. You get to ignore two wound penalties.
I think if you right click on your character and go to the assigned status effects, I think the numb will give you a pop up to there you go.
Yeah.
Who is this
Is that
for?
Everyone that's around me, everyone within smarts, so that's everyone here.
Got it.
okay? Cool.
Everybody gets numb.
Numb did
Mm.
not give me
Mostly-
a pop up.
Yeah, it didn't give me a pop up either.
Okay. Well, we will see what it does.
We'll see. Yeah, Franklin will
keep
put
an
it to
eye
the
on it.
test here in a second.
Or no?
Well, Franklin's got another problem. He better hope Thomas takes care of this. Right. I only say that because, like, all I know right now is you have 2 unloaded weapons.
no.
He fired the 2 shots and then 4, so the single action. I'm sorry, the
Colt
double
arm.
action. The Colt should be fully loaded. Because he
The
fired the
Colt
one
is-
gun, but he
Yeah.
fired it twice.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
He fired 2
Dude,
shots
okay.
at her early and then
Okay.
fanned the hammer.
It's like that scene in Dirty Harry. How many
Yeah.
shots did he
Nice.
fire?
And
Yeah.
we're in the third
And apparently
round
I would lose
currently.
that bet. Awesome. Thomas, you are up.
Technically, I'm not. I have an 8. The king was assigned somehow, but
Oh,
my card I drew
okay.
was an 8.
So Bob, we got to see the Bobcat.
Yeah, Bobcat, you are up. Let me run this back one.
Bobcat feeling it. Bobcat feel worse though. Bobcat has second gun. Bobcat's gonna go for the second gun. I'm going to try to. Okay, let me see something real quick here.
I think
Is
the
there a way
mask
to?
is took the blood flow to his brain. He's talking so weird now.
Yeah, the mask is he's going slightly hypoxic in there. Getting a little weird. The breathing's no good.
We're talking about the mask. This lady just did some weird sensual
Yeah.
thing to me.
Mhm. Gonna have to shoot her.
Somebody's
have to
touched
shoot
you gently, and you
Yeah.
don't know what to do with it.
Yeah, hates that.
You guys, hey, I'm new to this.
That's true.
I hate this character. Is there a way that I can? Let me see. Withdrawn. Right.
Like disengage.
Yeah. Look at it. I'm looking at the little quick reference here.
Yeah, let me find this. I'm almost positive. Hold on.
I think there's like something that either helps you do that. I know there's like feet or edges that help with that.
Season 4. Make sure. Just push, grapple. Sports sucks.
Yeah, it does not appear.
Yeah.
This may sound like a stupid question.
Mhm.
Are there opportunity attacks in this game?
There are.
Yes.
Okay.
Whenever a character retreats from melee, all adjacent non-shaken and non-stunned opponents get an immediate free attack.
Yeah, and there's an edge that like reduces that number down.
Okay. You know,
I mean, what
got
you
my
could
plot here.
do, what you could do, is if you choose to use your all of your actions, right? I mean, it's just one action, but you can't do it as part of a multi-action to defend, right? A character can choose to focus all her energy and skill into defense against melee attacks with the defend maneuver. This increases her parry by +4 and takes her entire turn. She cannot perform multi-actions. She may move normally, but may not run. The bonus only lasts till the beginning of her next turn.
That is very true. I forgot who I was though for a second
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, you lost your nerve.
I did lose my nerve.
Somebody
Yeah.
touched you.
Right.
with
For a second,
kindness.
you were acting as Oni, right? And then you realize, no, I've even got the mask on. I'm Bobcat.
And I've got a loaded gun.
Bobcat don't run. Well, he does run sometimes. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Contextual.
It's not one of those times right now. I'm gonna take 2 shots.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. Show him, Bobcat.
Make sure you add that. Oh, actually, you're still under the drug, so you don't have the multi-action penalty.
Yeah, and you only have 1 wound penalty here.
Right. So it
Yeah.
should be at a -2. Let's see what happens with numb engaged.
-1.
-1.
Oh yeah, sorry, -1. My bad.
Let's just see real
Yeah,
quick.
he's
Yeah.
loaded up. Okay.
Pop off.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oof.
All right.
That is doing. So that's actually a 9.
Oh, well, yeah, it's good to know that it does that. It's only ignoring 1 point of wound.
Okay. So
Yeah, that
that's
should
actually
be
a 9,
two.
but it's still correct because you're in melee, so it's against the parry
Right.
versus going against just the target number of 4.
Mm-hmm.
I think we discovered her parry is 6, so to get another shot would be 10.
Mm-hmm.
So at least.
Okay.
Damage.
Damage. Did I get a? Let me see something. I got
Oh yeah, it says target number 6 right
They
Yeah.
say 8.
Bullet passes through her.
Don't worry, guys. I got another one.
That's why I got 2.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the +1 to make it do the math right. Yeah, I think that should be it.
Oof. Oof.
1, 2, 2, whatever the rows.
Yeah, best
Oh.
it would get up to a 5.
All right.
Hey, that's all I got for you.
Thomas.
If Cornelius and I both have 8s, what's the? How do you figure it out?
Reverse of the suit.
alphabetical suit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was a club. They have a club. So
I
it
have a
couldn't have been
spade, it looks like.
Oh yeah, Cornelius would go first then,
Okay. Let me.
because it's spade, heart, diamond, club.
There you go. Cornelius, you are up.
Okay.
You have
Ted.
1 living zombie next to you.
Yeah. Ted, do you want to move around, or you're fine? You don't want to
Yeah,
move?
I think I'll move on. I'll just walk on my turn.
Okay.
Because if I wouldn't be able to do anything from around there.
Mm-hmm.
Probably
Sure.
smarter if I just do that. Yes.
I think I'm going to use ooh, yeah, probably just one action. No, you know what? I'll do two. But I'll use elemental manipulation for both of them.
Okay.
The first thing I want to do is by pushing it back. I would like to move it first. Which just requires a spellcasting roll. Or let's see. Push. I can use my activation roll in place of a strength roll against the zombie. Because I'm just trying to move him. Woo. So he can contest that.
Does it say? Is it just a strength roll to contest it?
So it's the push action, which I think lets you defend with both strength or agility.
Okay.
Character who successfully pushed must make an athletics roll at -2 if the attacker got a raise or be knocked prone. Or if you're trying to push them back, it's an opposed strength roll, so they'd roll strength.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
And they have to beat your 8, not a 4?
Yes, because it's an
Cool.
opposed roll. Yeah.
Cool.
And how far back are they pushed?
I think only one square.
With the
Yeah.
raise, increase the distance to 2.
Okay. Great.
Yo, huge.
Cool. Neat.
Get out the way.
All right. Anything else for you? Yeah, I thought. Did you say you had a
Oh,
second
shit.
action?
There's also
Yes.
if the character is successfully pushed, they must also make an athletics roll at -2 because of the raise or be knocked prone.
I'm realizing that I forgot to
that's what I read.
incorporate my multi-action, so I actually have a 6 instead
Yeah,
of the
6.
8, which may have affected its success.
It didn't affect its success, but it does mean that that's not
Yeah, no prone.
success with a raise, so it's not going to go
Yep.
prone.
Don't
Gotcha.
go prone. Well, it doesn't need to.
It'll
It's
go
only
back
a
1 inch.
-2. It'll go back 1 inch, and it's only a -2 because of the raise. If there's no raise, it's still an athletic roll or be prone.
Gotcha. Okay. Well. Yeah, that is a prone zombie.
Okay.
What's the second action?
To hit it with an attack for elemental manipulation. So I've got the -2 this time.
I don't remember how prone
Great.
factors in.
Let's roll with a penny. I don't know how much it would help in this instance because of how this spell and spell attack work potentially, but I can look that up. Prone.
If it's a ranged attack, it's at -4. At range 3 inches or greater,
Which you're not at. So.
Yep.
which you're not at.
Yeah,
And then
otherwise
it's easier to hit them if they're on the ground.
Okay.
All right, so roll that damage.
Yeah, they have -2 parry.
Okay. And that is correct that time. Hooray. Ha! Middling. I'll take it.
Yeah, I'll say you just sort of slide this guy back along the ground a little bit further.
That's fine. That's fun. That'll do.
All right. Thomas, you are up.
Okay.
Rock'em sock'em robot.
Yeah, maybe. So, Adam, how do I put her in the box?
That's a real good question. What are you going to try and do?
Well, I don't know if it's chain locked, right? Like wrapped
Mhm.
with chains or not.
Mhm.
I'd like to. I mean, I'd like to. I'd like to try to open the lid of the thing and shove her in.
Okay. So here's how. Like, I don't want to tell you what is or isn't possible, right? So let's do it this way, right? Tell me what actions you're going to take on this turn, right? So one action would be opening the box. The second action would be an attack to shove her into the box.
I mean, if that's the requirement to do,
Right.
then that's right. That the goal I want is to get her in the box. So if that's the requirement, then that's the actions.
Okay. Tell me what if you can successfully open the box, you're going to shove her into it. What if you can't successfully open the box?
If I can't, okay.
Is that just the end of the turn?
I mean, one would hope not, right?
Well, I mean, this is why I'm asking.
Yeah, I'd like to try to
Right.
get her in the box, right? But if like the box like just doesn't open,
Mhm.
then I would punch her. That's the only other thing I could do.
Okay. Great. So give her the razzle dazzle. This box will not open. You go to open it, right? Not only is it chained shut, but it appears that it's nailed shut as well.
Okay. All right. I pull and heave a few times. There's a creaking of wood, but nothing seems to give way. There is it like you hear a ping of like a spring or some kind of bolt?
You don't hear anything.
No,
I
on
mean-
me. On Thomas.
Well,
Yeah,
that's right. That's up to you.
right. As there's a strain of like it should open, but it is not. Okay, then I will give her the razzle dazzle,
Mhm.
flavoring, trying to use her head to open this thing. Okay.
Oh yeah, look at that trouble.
Okay, we like
Dear
that.
God.
Well,
7.
I have bennies. I will spend a benny. It was worth the benny.
It was worth it.
20.
Yeah, that's a big time
Christ.
trouble.
I like that. Okay. $11. I gotta save a benny for myself.
All right. She takes that final punch and it's strange. She looks up at you and yet somehow her eyes are still obscured by the brim of her hat.
Yeah, I like got her face down, rubbing against the coffin, and she's able to shove me back. She's too strong.
That guy's dead. I think I've only got this guy. Is the only Let's see if I can unshake here. Nope. I'm just gonna lie there on the ground like the some bitch you are. Abigail.
Okay. The defiant zombie to my left is done. What is that symbol? I can't. It doesn't do
Shaken?
anything if I mouse over.
Shaken.
Shaken.
Shaken. Okay.
Like technically, I actually don't think this guy's shaken or the other guy's shaken because they had to move down here, but I forgot to uncheck it. So fuck it, they're shaken. Go for it.
Okay. So if they're shaken, I can just walk away, right?
Yep.
Awesome. I'm just gonna back up one step. I'm gonna back up one. I'm on the wrong thing. I'm gonna back up one step. I'm gonna shoot him with a shotgun.
Okay.
That one's that one's down, but I'd be firing through 2 people. Yeah, I'm just gonna take that one action for now.
Great.
For this turn. Save myself some PowerPoints. somewhere in this Winchester. There it is. Target the zombie. Roll my shooting roll. That's a hit, but not a raise. Should be 3d6 damage.
Oh,
Oof.
I'm not spending my last Benny on that, but that hurt.
Yeah.
oh,
I mean, you pepper him with shot, but it somehow manages to miss anything. Whatever's vital in a zombie, it seemed to have
Yeah.
gone out of its way to miss it.
I just got a dud shell. That's all.
Yeah. Love it.
Shots are down to 3 out of 4.
Joan.
I don't know why it won't count ammo. Oh, there's a subtract ammo button. It didn't do anything. Okay.
Yeah, it if it's connected, it will count the ammo automatically. But if it's not connected, it doesn't matter what you do. Like, you need to manually edit it.
It's supposed to be. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's okay.
No, like, I have not been able to figure out when or why it is or isn't connected. It seems to be moody in that regard.
I'm gonna take a step up here. I'm gonna
Mhm.
fire off a shot at that same zombie there.
Okay.
Yo, Joan, okay.
Abigail loosened him for you.
Yeah. And take the rest of my movement and step over here. And
All
that's it.
right. All right. Let's see if we are in any better shape this time around with people's.
doesn't look like it.
Yeah, looks like we both got. I didn't get Delta card. I was just assigned to the same one that Abby's on.
Okay.
And then the same thing happened to Thomas and Cornelius.
So it's grouping us for some reason.
Let's try the following. What I'm going to do. This is round 4.
Round 4.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
One more
this
round
really,
of haste, I think.
This really hurt. Well,
End of the 5th round for me, so it'll.
Yeah.
This is round 4, so it's round 4 and round 5.
That's not good.
Why do I have a 1 next to me? Oh, yeah. For some reason, it's got me as a group leader for Joan. Like, if you look in the combat tracker, we have the same teal, and then Thomas and Cornelius have the
Let's-
same sort of like purple.
right.
If you
see what's going on
right-click
here.
me, you can try remove group
Mhm.
leader. I don't have the permissions to do that, but
Well, we are in groups because I can be made the group leader.
Weird.
Yo, I'm the group leader now.
Joan, if you right-click yours, you might be able to select unfollow Abby.
Like my
In the
card at the top of the screen.
no, if you go into the combat encounters tab on the right side, the 2 cross swords next to the chat.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, you might get the same red bar error that I got trying to remove.
It
the group
offers
leader.
make group leader. Or
Yeah,
clear
interestingly
initiative.
enough, I have the option to add selected tokens as followers, but I don't have the option to remove any followers, which is interesting.
Oh,
That's weird.
I just
I mean,
cleared
do you want to
myself.
just?
somebody,
Do you want to just?
somehow
egg-
3 of us are now blue.
Right. Let's do this. Let's end this combat. Right. And everybody add yourself back to
You got to make a new combat encounter.
yeah. There you go. No, I see some people are still in groups for some
It looks
reason.
like different
Nah.
colors. They're
Yeah.
very similar colors, but they are different colors.
Yeah.
Yo.
I'm not sure why I have a 1, but that might be counting down turns on my power.
I don't know. I mean, I don't see where you have a 1, so.
I don't see Cornelius in the initiative.
I don't, is
Max,
Cornelius
have you
in
added yourself
combat?
back to the combat?
All right. Excellent. Okay, let's see if this works any better.
Did the enemies added?
I did, and this, because there are so few of them left, I just added all of them.
Yeah, she had a ace of clubs.
Well,
weren't we in a new round? Or I
Yep.
thought we were at a ending a round.
yeah, and here's the
No,
thing.
we had just started a new one.
Well, either we all get new cards or we all go back to the old cards.
That's fair. I have no idea what the fuck my card was.
right.
I was only looking at the top of the list.
Right.
That's fair.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to redraw. We redraw. Yeah. I personally thought we were at the end of a round.
We were, but when it goes into the new round, it drew cards for like half of the people, right? Okay, so the Death Dragger is going to take 2 actions.
We don't see the.
You need to start the round.
Oh, is it not? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it says not started for us.
Oh, there we go.
We got a Joker.
Nice.
Fuck.
Yeah, the Death Dragger is going to take 2 actions. The first is pulling some more dust up. Well, I'm definitely going to spend a Benny on that since I just got one. Wait a second. Those are not the right dice. What is going on here? How did that get messed up? What is it? Okay, well, I know how to solve this problem. First thing I'm going to do is do that and use my actual spellcasting die since I am casting a spell here. You see her pull that, reach down, grab some dirt, and as she steps through it, she appears over here. And the second action that she will take is to reach out and touch someone.
Spirit roll.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Let me do that first. Spirit, and that was at -4, correct?
-4, correct.
All right, let's make sure that it. Well, you don't need to make sure that it does that. Well, I didn't come all this way. Let me make sure it's adding the Joker in there. It is adding the Joker. Good. That's more like it.
I'll pull a Benny.
You're pulling a Benny from me?
No, well, no, that's what functionally I'm pulling a Benny from you.
Okay. So
But now,
you're
but now
By
saying,
you're
making
good.
you reroll.
Yeah, by making you re-roll that. I can't not doing
gotcha.
anything. I'm just passively pulling a
Gotcha.
Benny from you.
Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah, so she is going to reach out and try and put you in that box. Abigail, you take 3 wounds.
I'm down.
Okay. Do you want to make a soak roll?
Oh yeah, I thought I couldn't soak this.
Oh no, actually that is correct. You cannot. Let's go to
So
the
we go to
incapacitation rolls.
incapacitated. You got to do a vigor roll.
Yeah. Okay.
Incapacitated characters may not perform actions, but are still dealt action cards for the remainder of their counter in case they recover, or must roll for other effects such as bleeding out, edges or hindrances that affect card draws, such as quick.
Yeah, the first thing that
Level-headed,
happens
yada,
is
blah.
you make an immediate vigor roll.
If
Yeah.
incapacitated by damage or injury.
Yep.
Make an immediate vigor roll. Success.
All right.
Roll on the injury
So-
table.
Yeah. You're still you're still bleeding out technically. It's just nothing horrible happens immediately. So that's good.
I caught one in the core.
Yeah, roll. Yeah, there you go.
Battered. Vigor reduced by a die type. Okay, that's about the worst thing that could have happened.
Wow.
Battered.
All right.
I don't know how. Actually, you know what I can do? I can lower trait on myself. Attribute vigor success. There we go.
Yeah. I think you can tweak your sheet, to do it as well.
Yeah, but then I have to remember to put it back up, which I will.
Yeah,
not
you got to write a
necessarily
note or
do.
something to yourself. Yeah.
Thomas, you are up.
Unfortunate.
Help!
Okay. Hey, what the hell?
You mean what the hell?
Um,
Well, fucking
she
ran off.
she
is what
she
happened.
disappeared. Got away from me.
That's what
okay,
I would say were I conscious.
Okay. Okay, that zombie's dead. That zombie's like prone and alive, but there's just problems, man.
Yeah, there's a real priority here.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I come bounding through Cornelius. You get shoved a little bit as a bulk kind of moves very swiftly through. Is the coffin open? She tried to put her in.
The coffin is not open.
She's just doing
Okay.
a bad touch.
Okay, I'm just checking because
Knock
that
her
could have been
lights
an
out.
opportunity.
Yeah.
To what end? I don't know. I'm thinking like she implodes, right? Because she
Yep.
goes in. Okay. Then the only actually. How does that work? Is that possible to do? If I grab her,
She'll teleport.
yeah, she is teleporting.
She's
isn't
been
she?
teleporting.
Yeah,
She's
but
got dirt teleportation.
Can she teleport if I'm grappling her?
I'm gonna guess yes, but I don't know. Maybe not. She's only got like 43 more power points.
Yeah, I know. If I grapple, then if I win, they get entangled. If I succeed, they are bound.
Oh, I'm not bleeding out. You're only
You'll-
bleeding out if you fail that vigor roll. I succeeded,
Right.
so my
okay.
injury goes away when the wounds are healed, but I do not have to make further vigor rolls.
Right.
Got it.
Okay. If I okay. I don't know that this will work.
This is equivalent to you making 3 death saving throws.
What's that?
This is equivalent to you making well, it's equivalent to you being stabilized but down in D&D.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry,
Okay.
Thomas.
No, you're fine. I'd like to try to put these handcuffs I have on this lady. This seems I'm reading bound and entangled, which is talking about like when you're grappling, right? It seems like, right, because it talks about then like breaking free of these things. Is putting the cuffs on them a grapple thing, which is opposed athletics?
Grappling powers.
I know we've used these before, and I believe that's how we did it before as well. But like to grapple is opposed athletics, and then that's putting different statuses, right, entangled or
Right.
bound depending. But then when they talk about breaking free, right, breaking free alone is different than breaking free from a device, which is the handcuffs.
Right. The other, I think my understanding is you're correct, right? But I want to volunteer this, right? So that if it comes to pass, it doesn't feel like I'm cheating anybody here, right? Which is if she's teleporting, right? Presumably she can teleport in the handcuffs, right?
Potentially.
She would be. She wouldn't be able to move once she teleports somewhere, right? Although if we're talking about handcuffs, it gets tricky because it depends on what you're handcuffing her to, right? But okay, I mean, is the goal here to keep her in place?
I think what is it? Let's see. Is she near anything? There's there's not really anything there. I mean, I was thinking of just handcuffing her, right? Her hands.
Right.
Because I meant like she does something when she teleports, right? And the only reason why is because it says when breaking free, right, they can't make physical actions other than breaking free. Now, I mean, there's an argument for whether casting a spell that teleports you is an action of breaking free, but
right, I mean, there's a couple things here, right? One is, this is what's getting me sort of confused here. Like, if you were grappling her, right, then I think there's a real issue as to whether or not she would be able to even make the moves necessary in order to cast a spell. But simply handcuffing one hand to the other, right, I think is fundamentally different, right, than you holding her in place. Like, I mean, if I handcuff your hands together, you can walk around fine. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so, and I mean, it sounds like your goal is to try and keep her in place.
Yeah, I'll just grapple her.
Right. So you can grapple her. You can handcuff her to you if you want.
Just going to grapple her.
Okay. And that's an opposed athletics check?
Yes.
Yeah, well.
It's a 9.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I will say that she is both. Let me read this here. She is both entangled and bound due to her critical failure.
Yo,
Nice.
we do really like that.
Yeah.
Okay. If a foe is bound, the grappler is also vulnerable while maintaining the hold. I am vulnerable to hold that position.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's me.
Yeah. All right.
It happened.
All right. Yeah, just gonna move forward. Spirit roll at -4. And breathes hot stink in your face, Cornelius. Which is great because it's your turn. What you gonna do about it?
Oh, okay. I I recognize that Abigail is maybe not in the best place. I think I'm going to do 2 actions. I'd like to teleport Abigail to this side of us, and I know that sounds dumb, but it means she can't grab you immediately. So I'm gonna try that first.
To where exactly?
I want to keep her in your bubble. I just want her out
Okay.
of immediate danger.
Right. So you're moving up
Sounds
step.
fantastic to me.
Right. So you're
Okay,
moving up a step
great.
so that right, you're moving up a step so you can touch Abigail and then teleporting to the other side of the circle, correct?
Interestingly, I don't have to touch her if she's like an ally. It's only if I'm trying to send a foe.
Fantastic. Great.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, looks like
Woohoo.
that'll do it.
What does a raise mean?
Big brain.
Also it rolled d10s for some reason. What the fuck? A raise isn't gonna do anything. Actually, a raise means I could send her 24 yards away, but
Yeah,
I
we're
don't
good.
think we want that. So
Yeah. I'd be
I'll-
cross.
yeah, I'll just bring her closer to us.
Okay.
Maybe not right next to that zombie. Maybe close to me. Or I guess the corpse.
Something else that occurs to me. The speed power should drop because I am
Okay.
unconscious.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Here's what I'm guessing, Cornelius. This zombie's dead. This
Yeah.
zombie isn't.
Oh yeah. Yep.
So
Forgot about
I mean,
him
you can put Abigail here. Like,
Yes,
where do
please.
you?
That's
Right
great.
there. Okay, great.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I'm done. Right. Franklin.
And then for the second
Mhm.
action,
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
for the second action, I am going to lower Miss Dragger's spellcasting ability.
Okay.
The skill. Let's see if I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Except
Yeah.
you're. Oh, is there a -2 penalty on that?
Yeah, because multi action.
Yeah.
Did it? I clicked -2. Did it keep the -2?
It did. You
Okay.
did it
Yeah.
-2 on better rolls, but there's also a +2 because the target is vulnerable.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And I've taken down that I'm sorry, I've already counted my PowerPoints through this. This is I think my last one maybe. I'm going to make this strong so that the spirit roll to shake off the effect will be at a -2.
Okay.
So her spellcasting is lowered by a die, and she has to roll when she, at the end of
Well, it
following
sounds
turns.
like.
She can roll spirit to try to shake.
Okay. Gotcha.
and try to apply. Lower trait. Got it.
Okay, let's hope I can remember that. All right, Bobcat.
Yeah, I want this woman dead. Bobcat's angry. Bobcat's pissed. Bobcat's going to, regardless of the modifier, I know, go for a headshot right now.
God. Critically
I-
fails, kills Thomas.
Hey, you're good. You're a middleman.
Yeah. I'm ignoring wounds. It's fine.
Tight.
We're numb.
I gotta remember to put +3 because I'm using my marksman right here right now as well. And I'm getting the +1 because the numb.
And only one shot.
Yes.
Okay.
Mhm. I'll make it hit.
Okay. First, I gotta put the cold shot. Okay. There is no +3. I'm going for +2 and just remember to add the 1 here. Okay.
Wait,
Did I even put the? I forgot to put the shit.
So
It's the a marksman subtracts 2 because I'm only firing 1 because I'm doing a cold shot as
Yep.
well, and I'm putting the other +1 there because I'm supposed to be ignoring another
Right.
wound, but the numb is
Yep.
not calculating.
gotcha.
that.
Correct.
Well, I mean, you've succeeded with a raise, so roll
Oh.
that extra damage die.
What does
Okay.
the called shot mean? I don't even remember.
It's an extra damage die also.
Oh my god.
That's
That's
so insane.
not right. Did you hit the plus damage die?
Yeah.
It
It didn't give you the
Didn't-
headshot die because you
Yeah.
didn't
Well,
actually
you
do
didn't
the called
click the
shot.
headshot thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to manually
Yeah,
enter
let's-
in all your die.
Let's do this. Hold on one second.
That's the whole thing right there. I forgot. I clicked it, but never put set it.
Right. Re-roll that.
Okay, we're gonna set it here.
damage should go through now.
Okay.
Good Christ.
It's still only rolling 3 when it. I mean,
It's interesting. I mean, it doesn't really make a difference at this point.
Holy Christ.
well,
665. God
I've
damn
got
it.
I've got a Benny. Let's see.
Yeah. 55665. Christ. Oh my god.
jeez.
That. Okay.
Just
Um.
Oh, it doesn't.
Thomas-
Okay, headshot doesn't add a die. It just adds 4.
oh.
That's
okay.
what. Okay, I was thinking it was going to roll a die.
There you go.
Thomas, you have a unique view of this as the bullet whizzes past your ear and clearly hits this woman right between the eyes. As it does, the grapple that you have maintained seems to loosen as your arms begin to just pass through her as she falls backwards into the coffin, which she has been dragging. And it too begins to go incorporeal
Does the coffin open
It
to
does-
receive her?
It does not.
Okay.
Right.
This is a real quest for you.
I'd jump
At
in.
this point, you just want to see the inside of the
Yeah,
coffin.
I'd just chase her, make sure she stays.
Yeah, I mean, right. If you try to, you just find that you're landing on the ground as this thing is just
Yeah,
fading from
I
existence.
don't. If it doesn't open, then it's clearly something
Right.
weird, going on. Obviously.
Okay.
Fucking Franklin Saint.
Hmm.
That one felt like Franklin, not the Bobcat. Bobcat likes to shoot all the bullets as fast as possible. Franklin will stand, take a breath, and put a round in somebody's head from across the battlefield.
Yeah.
What was this?
I want you guys to know, after I clicked the button, I completely turned around.
Abigail, you are out.
Yep.
Joan.
So Abigail has a wound, right?
3.
And
4.
3 wounds. 4 wounds. Okay. Well, I want to heal. I'm going to cast heal. Or
Okay.
healing, whatever it's called.
Oh, I guess it is only 3. I stop at 3.
Yeah, you start.
Okay, nothing really special here.
Hell yeah.
2 wounds.
Hot damn.
2 wounds.
Did you say that heals 2 wounds, Maggie?
Yeah, I think that heals 2 wounds.
Yep.
I can't hear anyone.
It sure
yeah.
does.
I
Yep.
can't hear you either.
Uh-oh.
That's not good.
It does. It does, Maggie.
Oh. Hey,
They
welcome
did.
back.
They put him in a box. Put him in a box.
It does heal 2 wounds. Thank you, Maggie.
Yeah. Oh, all right. Which guy is this guy? Finally, some luck. Holy moly. Although it doesn't really make a difference.
Can you hear us?
No. They both got
Oh.
got.
They got him.
Friendly, go for it.
Okay, yeah. I am running like to get next to Abby.
Okay.
And then healing.
Great.
Oh fuck, I need to move my template. I forgot I have literally not moved this fight. Okay, and
Hello?
now
Hello.
Hey,
Hey.
there you are.
Hey.
Maggie, any luck?
Yes, I can hear
All
you
right.
now.
Spectacular.
Hey, there we go.
Cool. So I rolled a 9. I think that heals 2 wounds on
2
Abby.
wounds.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure does.
Nice.
Hell yes.
That is the only thing I'm doing on that turn.
Right. And Ted, your vigor die is still reduced until that last wound is removed,
Yeah,
correct?
which just
Okay.
happened.
Oh, awesome.
yeah, I would have healed 2 more wounds. Friendly is panicking. Friendly runs over. I'm like gonna be kneeling down like in front of Abby, like making a wall in all the directions I can, knowing that she's just gonna get back up and run away from me.
Isn't this guy still alive here?
Yep. That's part of why I'm making a wall.
Yeah.
Making a wall with my body.
Oh.
It is just take a moment, please.
I'm
Please.
assuming I'm prone. I will
Yes.
assume that I fell prone.
I was considering helping you up, but again, I don't want
right.
to encourage you to run off.
Fantastic. Anything else for you?
No.
Let's see how this last round goes. Does everybody get cards? Oh my
God.
God, what's happening?
Cornelius.
Okay.
Says there's not enough cards in the deck.
Yep.
Yeah, it should have. Wait, no, because we started a new combat.
Oh.
Is it waiting on someone?
It's not
Doesn't
like
mean, I-
look
it
well.
seems like it's waiting
It
on
might be waiting on
Thomas.
Thomas.
Yeah, Thomas doesn't have a card.
I don't have a pop-up asking me for a card.
How about now?
Wait, I mean, I was just given one. I got a 10.
But
Yeah.
the pop up only really shows up when you have a 5 or an over.
Yes,
ta-
yeah, as it should. Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
We're good to go. Let me ask the question of everyone. There are lots of people are hurt, right? But there are just 4 zombies left. I am
Where?
comfortable if you just want to hand wave this and say, yeah, you can mop up 4 zombies. But if you'd rather continue with the combat and see how it plays out, we can do that too. I'm trying to be mindful of the time here.
I think I'm good if we hand wave.
Yeah, I agree.
I can't hit
Yeah,
all 3 of them from here.
Yeah, I mean, there's some peril, but given how powerful you guys are relative to these zombies, I don't think there's much peril. So we will say that over the course of the next minute or so, you guys are able to regroup and coalesce and put the remaining zombies down. When you do, you notice 2 things. One is there are a few onlookers from the Emerson compound that have been looking on and watching silently, and as you end this combat, they just sort of turn silently and go back into the compound. The other thing you notice, you can't really see much because it's a decent distance, but from the other end of the main drag here, you hear some gunfire and some hooting and hollering as they're clearly firing weapons into the air, seemingly in celebration of what they have just witnessed. Could everybody make me a notice roll? Please, it should incorporate whatever penalties you have for whatever wounds you have going on, and this will require a raise from anybody.
Wait, why did I re-roll?
I'm gonna re-roll though.
Oh my God, what's going on? Okay. Abigail, Joan. It looks like it's just you two.
I have a
that-
4.
Yeah, it's going to require a raise to see this. Which it's really just flavor because y'all are going to see the pop up anyway. You catch a tall, thin figure standing on the steps of the Duval estate. Even under the torchlight that is lighting the front porch, you can tell this is a pale, almost sickly looking individual with blonde hair who looks a lot like that as
Oh,
his cohorts continue to hoot and holler, and he just silently turns and walks back into the estate. What? Let me end combat here. What's up, everybody? What's the plan?
How
Anybody
hell
else
did
hurt?
she get here?
Is anybody else hurt? Does anybody
Franklin,
need-
come here.
I can help.
I'm on it. You sit.
I think I'll just lay here for a moment.
One wound healed from Franklin. You know what? I'll try to reroll. I get a free reroll. Let's see if I can do better. I could do better.
Yeah, that's better.
2 wounds healed.
Thank you.
Anybody else?
I'm feeling tip top.
Not really.
All right, Abby, I'm gonna get you up so we can go inside. Okay.
Adam, where did we see that fella from again? Did you say Duvall?
Yeah, he was standing all the way up here on the steps and just turned around and walked back in.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a hand around Abby's shoulder, head under one arm.
I'm all right
and
now. I'm all right.
Yeah, but here, just come on.
No. I'm not. I don't need to lean on you. I will dust myself off. I was surprised by the teleport. That's all.
Yeah.
That fucking ability would have dropped any healthy person to incapacitated with no recourse.
It's death touch.
It's nasty.
Yeah, it hurts.
Yeah, it's real bad.
Cornelius and Joan saved you.
If someone hurt, I could heal somebody.
Yeah,
I've got enough to heal again.
I think everybody's good, actually.
Franklin said needed one. I got you. I don't got you. All right, Joan, you got it.
Oh yeah, Franklin's got.
There we go.
Yeah.
I also got hit with the big bad ability that she had.
The meteor shower.
No, he also got
He
the
got
bad touch.
the death touch. Yeah.
Oh, the death touch. Yeah.
I got a little bit of this, a little bit of that.
Also got the bad touch. Yeah, got a little bit of everything.
I'm imagining Abigail trying to heal Franklin. No, I've got this. Miss.
Yeah.
Miss. Miss.
Yep.
Joan takes over. Okay. That's probably for the best.
My body just looks like a crossword puzzle. Okay.
Well, somebody is definitely persistent.
That was a lot more dangerous than last time.
Perhaps. I think the fight was a lot faster last time.
If she shows up again, I'm guessing it's going to be worse. How did she even get here? How did she track us from that far back?
Like she's van tracking us. That's the thing she's doing. She's trying to get Abby.
I just assume it's
we-
magic stuff.
Yeah, I
Leona
think
just
that
got here, though.
she is summoned by someone, so I think it's perhaps that they simply summon her into existence near us rather than necessarily summoning her and then forcing her to walk the distance. I mean, she did just teleport, so.
I mean, it's not like she has anything else to do. It seems like.
Mm-hmm.
Well, wouldn't that imply that someone here is responsible?
What I'm assuming is that once it has its sight set on somebody, it doesn't stop until it gets, regardless of distance.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
It just
It
don't add up,
does.
no matter what.
Well, it does solidify my thought that this was not that this was likely to be Hellstrom. I can't think of anyone else who both would be that interested in me and have the means of doing this repeatedly. Hellstrom, on the other hand, has nearly unlimited means.
This don't exactly feel like them.
That is true.
I mean, I think anyone might be able to hire a conjurer, especially if the intent is to capture and take you, whether dead or alive, just in a box.
I mean, true, yes. It's just that Hellstrom is more known for their industry than their hiring or even love for any sort of magic. But it doesn't matter. We have no way of discovering right now one way or the other. So, as fresh as this all is, I suggest that we stick to our original purpose for being here.
Which one?
Angel?
So, we should all be resting up so that we can offer our assistance to Mr. Duval tomorrow.
Well,
we
so we
could-
can talk to Mr. Duvall.
Well, he won't see us unless we offer ourselves for employment.
We could try right now. He was just, well, I mean, someone from
Nope.
that complex was just looking at us.
Not tonight.
Um,
Abigail,
with-
I'm shocked that you feel like you could walk the distance up to the manor as you are.
Nonsense! As she injects something directly into her neck.
Hell yeah.
I,
Hell
I
yeah.
feel fine. Joan and Frendel have done a marvelous job of healing me up. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
I'm also fine too. Thanks for asking. I seriously don't want to work for the guy. Like at least with this one, we don't have to pledge our allegiance to him. Just Emerson.
Well, we don't know exactly what we would have to offer or pledge or even do for Duval until we've spoken with him.
Mm, True. It's
Well,
worth at the very least hearing and then asking about what we came for.
Mhm.
But I'm with Frendel here. I think tomorrow.
tomorrow sounds good. Get this goddamn mask off. God damn.
Amazing. I mean, not that it really means much at this point, but it's still worthy. All right. As you enter the inn to call it an evening, the dealer has a big grin on his face, and he has 6 glasses of water laid out on the counter. Says, "Oh my, Master Cox, you and your friends do bring the most unique violence to town. I can't remember the last time I've seen a death dragger."
What do they? What do they mean? How do they have any means of finding us even this far away?
Well, someone just needs something personal, and then conjures the spirit from the hunting grounds, and it seeks its target.
And what happens once the target has been acquired?
Oh, I believe it said it puts it in a box.
And that just goes wherever they go.
Mm. I believe it means to end the life of whatever its target is.
Simple.
Any idea why someone might send a death dragger after one of you?
Abigail?
What? Oh, I told you the last time we found this thing.
Oh, the man's
Or
asking you.
I heard. No offense, but I have no tie to this thing. I mean, not
All
to
right.
the Death Dragger, to the dealer.
Yeah, I don't.
So you think it's after
Clearly, I
you?
have angered somebody enough to send one of those things after me since it's called me by name.
Oh, so you think you're the one who's angered someone? Interesting.
What else could it be? I mean, it's after the dime.
Well, who would be hurt most by good Dr. Beckett's demise?
Friendly?
Oh, god damn.
Seems like it would hit Friendly pretty hard, wouldn't it?
Damn, that is a good. Damn, that does make sense.
Well, yeah, but what's Friendly ever done wrong to anyone?
He literally used to like steal from people and then just run off. That was his whole thing. He was never always a good guy.
Yeah,
Well,
but
yes,
I
but-
don't know that I ever did anything that bad.
Murdering
Well,
me
somebody
over a
thinks.
theft?
You stole from people. That is pretty bad. Like I stole from people too. Like it's still bad. Like
It doesn't matter what we think. Somebody thinks we've done something.
Maybe someone was offended by your piety. Oh boy.
Oh boy.
oh boy.
I think in light of the ongoing technical problems, right, and the hour, why don't we call it right here, right? And if we want to continue this conversation about what's going
I
on
will.
and what this guy may or may not know about the Death Dragger, we can do that next week.